Ever feel like you've missed your chance? Like the best years are already in the rearview mirror and you're just stuck? I want to tell you a story. It's about a man who felt exactly that way. For years, he navigated a life that felt like a series of wrong turns. He'd look at his friends, his colleagues, even strangers, and see people who had it all figured out. Meanwhile, he was carrying the weight of failed plans, unspoken regrets, and the constant, nagging feeling that he was meant for more, but somehow never got the memo. By the time he hit 40, he thought the game was over. The dreams he had in his 20s felt like a distant memory, almost like they belonged to someone else. He'd wake up, go to a job he didn't love, and come home feeling drained, wondering where all the time went. He was convinced he'd peaked, and it wasn't a very high peak to begin with. He was just going through the motions, quietly accepting that this was all life had in store for him. Disappointment wasn't just an emotion. It was his daily companion. Then, something shifted. It wasn't a lottery win or some grand, overnight miracle. It was smaller, quieter. It started with a single decision to stop looking back and start looking inward. He began to question the story he'd been telling himself, the story of failure. He realized that his past wasn't a life sentence. It was a library of lessons. Every disappointment taught him resilience. Every failed plan taught him what didn't work. All those years of silent struggle had forged a strength he never knew he possessed. He started small. He picked up an old hobby he'd abandoned years ago. He started reading books on subjects that genuinely fascinated him, not just what he thought he should be interested in. He reconnected with his own curiosity. And slowly but surely, a spark ignited. This spark grew into a flame, and that flame illuminated a new path, a path that was uniquely his. He discovered his true purpose wasn't something he had missed, but something he had been building all along. His 40s became his launchpad, not his finish line. He finally understood that life doesn't come with an expiration date on dreams. His journey shows us that it's never too late. Your past doesn't define your future unless you let it. If you feel like you're running out of time, I want you to remember this story. Your breakthrough might be just around the corner. It's time to rise, rebuild, and redefine your destiny. Because your best chapter might be the one you're about to write. Thanks for watching. If this story resonated with you, hit that like button, share, comment, and subscribe to Arise from Within for more inspirational stories.